Who are you when you are at your best? Because we all know we have those moments where we do not show up as our best self. I remember years ago, I was on the couch talking to a friend and we got into this heated argument. And you know, in those arguments with your friends or with your partner or even with your kids, you stop listening to each other. You're only listening to be right, and you are going to defend your position at all cost. And the reality is, no one wins, and the relationship suffers, and then trust is eroded in the relationship. And in my book, Bold New You, one of the exercises that I put in there was this exercise around who are you when you're at your best? And the reason that is so important, and I'm going to challenge you even on this video to really think about that, is because when you really know who you are when you are at your best self, number one is you create stronger self-awareness and emotional intelligence for yourself. And number two is you take more personal accountability. And everyone in life, especially you, benefit when we're more self-aware and we take more accountability. So here's what the exercise is. I want you to think about a time in your life that you really showed up as your best self. It could have been personally, professionally. It could be maybe a time that you won an award, you had to get up and give a presentation, it was an interview, maybe it was having kids, maybe it was getting married, maybe it was on vacation. Doesn't matter. I want you to think about a time you showed up as your best self. And then this is the challenge. What were the top 3 actions that you were demonstrating when you were showing up as your best self? For me, I'm going to share mine with you. When I was at my best, I presented in front of 900 amazing women. And when I was on that stage, it was one of the first times where I was just confident. I was so present with the people that were in front of me. And more importantly, I always say I'm empathetic or inspiring. And that is who I am when I'm at my best. And the reason that is so important in every part of our life, personal and professional, is because if you don't know that, you will be less clued in or tuned in to when you walk out of that version of yourself. And I always know when I walk out of that version of myself because I'm no longer confident, I'm no longer present for people, and sometimes I'm not inspiring. And it's in those moments where I can catch my awareness that I'm not showing up as my best self, and I can make some different choices. So I hope for you, you'll spend just a moment after this video thinking, who am I when I'm at my best? What are the actions that I demonstrate? And how do I live in that truth more? The goal is not to always get it right. You're not always going to get it right. But do you have the awareness when you walk out of the truth of who you are? When you have the awareness, are you willing to slow down and go make it right for you, for the other person, the relationship? And more importantly, are you willing to honor that version of you, of who you are at your best? You are worth that choice, and people need you to lead and communicate from that space more. Hope it gives you something to think about. If no one tells you they believe in you, I believe in you. Hey, check out Bold New You on Amazon. See you later. Bye.